I joined Capitec Bank on the 21st of November 2011 as a branch manager, and then later on, due to illnesses, I had to take a transfer to Newcastle, and then I self-demoted myself as an assistant manager due to the fact that they couldn't find the same position for me in that region. I got suspended on the 14th of March 2014. It was very surprising for me because I know that I've done nothing wrong. My branch manager around 4 o'clock in the afternoon told me that tomorrow I mustn't come to work. That was the instruction given by the regional manager. I must take time off due to me. And then I was like, I didn't need any time off. So now I was so shocked that why am I supposed to take a week? And then when I come back, I mustn't come back to that branch that I was working at. I must go to another branch as there was going to be a training for a new assistant branch manager. So I take the week off, and then when I came back, guess what? I was suspended. The charges were dishonesty, where they said I took time off that wasn't due to me. And then the second one, they said I breached the security, company security. They said I opened the branch from the morning until 23:56. That means it's 4 minutes to midnight, of which I never did. I was never suspended. There was nothing. I was one of the good employees. And then when this happened, it just shocked me because I was never expecting that this can ever happen to me.
Nontobeko Motha was charged for dishonesty in that she incorrectly captured the time of arrival at work. And it was system generated. The employees will only be told or asked to sign, to acknowledge the document without them having captured it.
So it was a shock for me to discover that due to the fact that I've never done anything wrong at Capitec Bank. According to me, I didn't do anything wrong, and this is the company that I loved and sacrificed my time, my children's time, and then that's my leisure time. But it was never time off that it was never overtime that I claimed. So I did everything saying this is the company that I want to grow with. I'm growing with this company, so I must also help it to grow. But when I was treated like that, it was sad, and then it was very hurtful for me.
It's very important to engage with Sasbo. If you are a Sasbo member, to say, Sasbo, please help me. Am I right to attach my signature to this document or not?
I didn't think that I was going to win due to the fact that, look at the period. Suspended for 5 months. What are they thinking? What are they digging? What are they doing? It was very scary. After that, I'm kicked off, and then it's 9 months without employment. So to me, I had already lost hope. It was very hard for me, very stressful. I had kids that they had to go to school. I had expenses. I couldn't even pay for my own apartment.
If only Sasbo had a recognition agreement with Capitec, Sasbo would have had an opportunity to represent the employee. And as Sasbo, we would have changed the situation around. In that, the applicant, which is Nontobeko Motha, she wouldn't have been suspended for so long. If Sasbo was involved, we could have prevented the whole thing to be done and concluded on the same day of the discipline hearing.
Entering the branch after I won the case, I was so excited to be back. Yes, there was that part that I'm a little bit scared, but I was excited. And the warm welcome that I got from the staff members, they were like, she is back. Wow, Sasbo really works. It's like we're all saying all the praises because some people, they didn't believe in the union. So when they saw and they knew the time spent around this case, they were like shocked that she is back and she's here to work. Everything is cleared. Her old employment number, it's still working. It was a success. Even today, I walk with my head high, knowing that I've got support from Sasbo, and Sasbo made it happen for me.
Through Nontobeko's case, we can confirm that although we have not yet achieved recognition agreement in Capitec Bank, we are building power and we are making a difference in the lives of our members. Although we do not have the right to access and the right to negotiate, we are able to influence outcomes as we have in Nontobeko's case. There are a number of cases that are coming through our regional offices from all corners of the country. The cases range from disciplinary matters for misconduct, grievances, performance issues, and through Sasbo's advice and from a distance, I might add, because we are unable to represent members internally yet. We are victorious in influencing positive outcomes. The developments that have taken place in Capitec, where the employer has introduced certain benefits, is not a mere coincidence. These developments can be attributed, in our view, directly to the pressure being exerted through our organizing campaign. And we would like to encourage our members to continue joining in numbers so that we can build collective power and collective strength in ensuring that we've got the recognition agreement that will make a difference on a collective basis.
I never thought that I would be kicked out by Capitec Bank. It was an employer that I trusted, and I thought that while we're growing and then there's going to be support and everything, and my position alone, I was like, nah, they can never ever go that far and touch me. But it happened. As it happened to me, it can happen to anyone. So I'll encourage people to join Sasbo. Don't say that it happened to her and then it will never happen to me. It can happen to anybody. A mistake can happen just like that, and then you're out. And then if you don't have Sasbo by your side, who will help you out? If it wasn't for Sasbo, I was going to end up paying tens of thousands of rands. I managed to get this case sorted out and then got their support and everything. I didn't even have to pay for lawyers' fees. It was from that monthly fee that you pay every month, and then the case was sorted.
The constitution of this country, it speaks about fairness, it speaks about justice. And when you look at the Labor Relations Act 95 of this country, it also speaks about the rights of the employees or of the workers to belong to any union of their choice. And it also goes further to talk about how can they be part of the policies that are formed by the financial institution. One surely believes that we are almost there to achieve our recognition agreement. As long as we can get the numbers, as long as we can get members joining, we will get our recognition agreement. We make sure that we are in all spheres of negotiations. It might be policy, it might be salary negotiations, it might be bonuses, anything that has to do with the life of the member. Sasbo will always be contacted as a recognized union. So if we can get a recognition in Capitec, that will mean that we can be right in the boardrooms, we can be at the table of negotiations, and we can be the voice of the voiceless.